my name is Sharon. I'm 43, nearly 44, and I just wanted to come on here and just talk to you about my experience of having a retinal detachment and just what I go through of not being able to see on my right hand side. So I give you a good idea. There, I can see. I can't see anything before that. So when I was 15, sorry, I'll go back further. When I was like 11 or 12, I actually accidentally got a rock thrown at me. Hence my scar. And over the course of a time, it ripped a hole in the back of my eyeball, and my retina actually detached. And so when I was 15, I was admitted into the Irish Eye and Ear Hospital, and under the care of my, and don't care about any of you, I'll say, the fantastic care of Morris Fenton, and in 1995, and I was 15, and I just like to impart my journey, basically. It's been horrible, yes, but it's also been empowering, if that makes sense, because I've never turned around and said about my disability being a disability. I've always kind of ripped the piss out of myself, basically, and let everybody else do that as well, which has also empowered me into my dealing with the situation. And so yeah, so basically, yeah, happened to me when I was 15. It was pretty crappy at the time, but the start of the comical story, and hence my whole ethos on basically how I look at it, is I was in fifth year in school, and my art teacher, I came out of ICU, I was put back on the ward, and I had my art teacher sitting at the end of my bed, and she was after getting all of the kids. I was in fifth year. She got all the younger kids to make me get wild cards. These poor kids had no fucking clue who I was. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't curse, but they had no clue who I was. You know what I mean? And it was just kind of like, oh my god, I was mortified, absolutely mortified. But I'm an avid reader, and I was told that when you come out of surgery, you're not allowed to kind of stress your eyes or anything like that. But I was reading a book at the time, and it was called The Money Changers by it wasn't Huxley. Aldous Huxley? Oh, so that it Hotel. It wasn't Huxley. Or was it Alex Healy? Anyway, it was a name H name. Anyway, the book was called The Money Changers. Anyway, it was a brilliant book. But I was literally there with a patch over my eye, right? They had to do this thing where they dilate your eyes so they can see on the inside of your eyes, so they can test it to see uh, basically if it's worked. Basically, that's what it comes down to, right? And so it was kind of like, this eye was fine, this eye is the shitty eye, right? And yeah, and it might look like slightly closed. I do apologize, but I kept on reading even though I had the patch over my eye, and I was told, you're not allowed to read, you're not allowed to do that, you're not allowed to write anything like that. But I was a 15-year-old in the 90s. I had a journal. So I wrote my journal. I actually had like like I actually had you know packs of chocolates that people give to you, and they have the wafer bits, but you can rip them apart, and because they wouldn't give me paper to write on, so I used to rip them apart. I actually have them somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're in my mum's attic. Anyway, but the moral of the story is, like, I just want to say to people, it's kind of like, when you go through something like this, you've got to look at the brighter side of it, because there's no point in what's the word I'm looking for? There's no point in downing yourself on it, and or internalizing it when something like that happens to you, because if you don't deal with it straight away, you will end up getting depressed about it and everything like that. Now, the reason that I'm making this video is that I have recently looked at myself, and I can see my scar, and I've gotten very downtrodden about it, and it's always like, oh my god, I'm scarred for life, you know what I mean? But then again, I'm looking at myself and it's like, I'm like, no, but Sharon, that's made you the person that you are. And, you know, I appreciate people ripping the piss out of me. You know, I rip the piss out of myself all the time over it. And if I didn't deal with it in that sort of way, I think I would have been so much worse off than I am now. And like, actually, I'm not that bad off when I can talk about my eye. You know what I mean? Actually, my eye is a source of entertainment for people. You know, I've got people that come up to me that I work with, and they come up to me on my blind side with their hands and just go, ah, and I can't see them. And it is actually quite funny, you know. But and I just want to be there as a source of support for people that may be going through the same thing and don't know how to deal with it, and possibly the comical way isn't the way to go away about it, but that was my dealing with it. But you've also got to look at yourself and go, like, you're still a whole person, you know what I mean? Even though you may not be able to see one side, your other side enhances so much more. And I find I see everything with my good eye. I see everything, and it's kind of like, and people are looking at me going like, how 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 did you do that? And I'm like, but I'm just so much more aware, and you have to feel that that's a good trait in you, because you are more aware and appreciate who you are, and just really just, rather than looking at yourself and saying like, oh, this is disability and everything like that, blah blah blah, you know, you've also got to just look at yourself and you just got to, like, you know what, I'm gonna see the world in a way that nobody else does, and I'm gonna see so much more that the world, because you are so more self-aware about your surroundings, about little things, anything like that. So when your girlfriends, male or female, whoever, right, lose the back of her earring, guarantee you'll fucking find it. You know, those little things. And I know I'm probably waffling, and no one's ever gonna listen to me anyway, but I just want to be in an empowerment to kind of like, losing your sight isn't the end of the world. It really isn't. It's debilitating, yes, but it's not the end of the world. We we can still do everything. You know what? And that's it. Now, what I found, I'm good at pool, I'm good at darts, right? Because my aim is better. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sign out because